Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, December 11th, 2024. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm T, and I'm here with Teaquilts for live just live chat today. I don't know if I'm going to be sewing. I don't even know why I cut the machine on like I'm going to sew. I have nothing prepared. But, yeah, just give people a chance to get their notifications turned on. Let's see, close all. Forgot to put the mic in, guys. Hold on, close your eyes. Sorry. Do it while we're early. Also, if you're just here and haven't hit your thumbs up button already, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me, please. I really will appreciate it. If you're not able to comment in the chat box, that means you're not subscribed to the channel. So go ahead and subscribe so that you can chat with us. We also answer anybody's questions that are stuck in your current project. Doesn't have to be on topic. We also answer those questions. So we have Lana Dean here, Sue GSD. Let's see where we are. Hello, Tea and Quilting family. 196 days until Retreat 2025 commences. That's right. For those that aren't aware, we're having a retreat in June 2025, the last week. I can't remember the dates, but it's June like 24th through 29th, I think. 5-night retreat, 6 days. We go from Tuesday through Sunday, and we also have a bus tour where we rent a chartered bus, and we also have it take us quilt shop hopping, and then we have classes, lectures, presentations, whatever's on the agenda, and then we also have local shop hopping as well. So 2 days of shop hopping. Or you can make your own choices and decide not to go, and you can just stay and sew. That's completely up to you. But I will tell you that when we have the chartered bus, 100% of the participants go. And then when we go local shop hopping, just some of my locals don't go. Some of them will go to drive. Others have been to the stores numerous times, so they don't need to go. But yeah, we have a great time. We are booked on the waiting list. The only thing that I will possibly let in if it's somebody wanting to have a roommate, because I think one person wants to be a commuter because she lives right by the center. And so if I find somebody that will be an overnighter, I might take that spot for 42. But right now, 41 is the max unless you're willing to have a roommate that you don't know. But she's a local. She's really nice. Other than that, I don't know anything else. Zandra is here. Maddie, I do have what you asked me for. Let me know what style you want. I have to look and see what I have in stock. I just haven't had a chance to get back to you. Sea Joy Creations, Vivian Calvey is here. Wind Sprinter, Glory Jean, Don Cunningham, Zella McKenzie, Jason Lewis. I was just about to call you about 15 minutes before I went live and then realized, girl, you don't have time to talk to Jason. So I'll be calling you for a bit just to ask you a quick question. Francis Jackson is here. Bonita Nance, Dee Branson, Kevin the Quilter is here. Talking about, well, looky here, my there are Teaquilters. My good friend Miss T wearing that beautiful shirt. I bet it is. Oh my goodness. Dorothy Battle is here. Nita Scott. Sharon Lewis is here. Remo J.S. Thank you for reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. Sheila Willis saying good evening, everybody. It's cold in Tennessee. Had a little snow. Yeah, we've had our little snowfall. I'm wondering if we're going to have a whole lot. Don talking about, yes, t-shirt is great. I bet it is. Oh, Frances says she finished all of her blocks. We're going to talk about that a little bit. I guess we can talk about it now because I don't have an agenda. I'm just here for live chat today. On Sunday, we had our Zoom session. It was scheduled from 3 to 5. Had some issues with it telling me that I was in another Zoom session somewhere else, which was bizarre. And it was even telling other people that I was in another Zoom session. I'm like, no, I'm trying to get into this Zoom session. So that was interesting. But I was about maybe 15 minutes late starting by the time I got in and then let everybody in. It was a great session. I don't really a lot of people call them classes. I'm just calling them sew-alongs, especially if it's like a $5 rate. If it's more a higher cost class, then of course it's going to be more of a class. But I did do some intro things that were not quite, you understood. You know, every time I show something or do something, I may not show you, Teaquilters, the general audience of Teaquilters, everything, because when I do something in Zoom or in a official class, I want to make sure that you learn something else. So I don't give you everything that I would give somebody that's paid their funds for something. So they get a little bit more. So it was a little trick to the pattern more than what you think. And next time we meet, it will be 3 weeks from now. We're doing the same class, so I'm not taking any new people. It'll be the same group of people because it's a part 1 and part 2. We'll be doing reveals and then also showing them what the original intent was for the block. It's going to be interesting. So, yeah. Looking forward to, we're going to do this the Sunday after Christmas. I think that's December 28th or 29th. I can't remember the date, but it's the Sunday after Christmas, of course. And we're going to meet again from 3 to 5 p.m. If you missed the first session, make sure you come back for the second session. Again, we're going to be doing the reveal. And I'm not telling anything else about that, about what we did, because I want them to come with their reveals and show what they got. You got to pay for the class. It was only $5 for 2 classes this time. So 2 Zoom sessions. So it was cheap. As I told the people, I don't consider this a class because what I charged was an inconvenience fee. It takes a lot for me to organize stuff, to communicate with people, answer the questions, especially when folks don't read what you send out. And I'm basically telling you what's already been written. It takes time to do all of that, especially when I'm busy with other things. So what I charged was like an inconvenience fee. I'm not trying to make any money off of my sew-alongs, because that's what they are, or sew-alongs. And then if I have an official class, which I will be doing on my Exploding Star, but we're just starting out slow at this point, then it will be more to have that particular class. So great job, Frances. I seen Miss Vivian sent me a photo. She's finished her blocks and more. I already knew Miss Vivian was going to go bonkers with this. I figured it was something that she would like, and she's having a great time working on that. So Sunday was a very successful day. We ended up staying on there to almost 7. I think it was like 10 minutes to 7. Jersey was coming at 7, so I had to get off the chat. Otherwise, it would have still been a few of us still, in the chat if it wasn't for Jersey. But we stayed longer because I thought maybe my iPad would only last a couple hours, but I had it plugged in, so it did pretty good. I was surprised. So yeah, hey Janet McCarroll. And okay, Jason. Sharon says, nice shirt. Paula S is here. Pamela Abel. Sharon says she also enjoyed the Zoom session. Peggy O'Connor is here reminding people to hit the thumbs up. Joe Carmel, thank you for helping the Zoom session. Kevin's acting out again. I'm not reading all of that, but he was saying It was so nice seeing and meeting new to me Teaquilters. I can't wait to meet many of them at retreat. Yeah, and that was what was really nice, was that some of the people that I think I got 18 to 20 new people. I can't remember what the number is right now, that are coming to retreat, and a good chunk of you were in the Zoom. So it was really sweet to be able to communicate with people a little bit ahead of time. Not necessary, but it was just nice. And I probably still won't remember who's who, because it was so much going on with me doing the organizing, talking and sewing and doing the presentation. So I still don't be offended if I still don't remember who exactly you are when you show up, but we're going to have a whole lot of fun. And thinking of retreat too, I also went to yesterday. I had the 9th or the 10th. I was trying to get the facility to set me up an appointment time. I never got that appointment time. So yesterday at 2 o'clock, I just decided that was going to be my appointment time, that I was just going to show up. And I did. And I got to talk with the guy that I've been calling, his boss, saying he's not there. And maybe he isn't there. I'm not saying that they're lying, but I'm saying I haven't gotten accomplished what I'm trying to get accomplished. I wanted to make sure, because in my original contract, I need more rooms because I've had more people show up. And then a lot of you all have requested single rooms. So I had to make sure that if they book another group, that's the reason why we're at this facility, is because I could never get enough room. So I wanted to make sure that they wouldn't book our rooms. I wanted to make sure before I paid them any more money, because I had a payment due on the 6th of December. And I didn't want to pay any more money until I was guaranteed that I have the number of single rooms that I want, because we kind of doubled the number of rooms that was in the original contract. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough, because that's a whole lot of people with singles. I could never do that at Mercy. I have to have doubles. I'm to the point now at Mercy's where you can only get a single if you've got some kind of medical issue going on. So yeah, it's kind of rough over at Mercy trying to get those bedrooms. So Sue says it took her a minute to figure out how to turn her camera on. That was when she first said, I'm ready to show my block. I'm like, well, the first 20 minutes, she didn't even have her camera on. I figured she didn't want anybody to see her room, because they were all concerned. A lot of them were concerned about their backgrounds. I'm like, girl, I'm not caring, okay? So, but I didn't even realize she had cut the camera on, because I was doing the focus mode because I was presenting, and that's why I had Joe Carmel helping me, so she could see who was talking, telling me what was going on, because I couldn't see who was talking because I had mine in full screen. So I need my laptop. I need to be running this through Streamlabs, but I need to learn how to do all of that, and that's what I need to learn how to do. I need to learn how to run Zoom and then all of my devices through Streamlab. That's a chore. And it's a learning thing. It takes time, that I don't really have. Hey, Brenda Foley. Kevin said that he's finished blocks 1 and 2 and have to cut more squares for blocks 3. T talking about I slept through Zoom. I know we were missing some people. We had Ken's crafting something, whatever his channel, his name is. He didn't show up, and I'm like, he was the first person to sign up for the Zoom, so I felt really bad. People forgot. Lana says she also enjoyed the Zoom session. Looking forward to the next one. Yes, we're going to have you either on your next one. You're not required to have your quilt top put together, but it's okay if you do, because you can do your show and tell. And I'll send you an email. I'm going to ask people to send me a photo of their quilt tops or blocks if they can, so that I can just push those through, because if you're holding it up, we're not going to see the whole thing. That way you can take it outside if you get a good day and get a good picture of it, and then you send me the photo, and then I'll start keeping them in a folder, so next time we go live I can share my screen and then just show everybody's photo. Hopefully that works. Hi, Carissa Reninger. Hi, Kathy Woodard. Betsy Layton. Say, I enjoyed the Zoom, but I think I am only going to do 4 blocks for a table runner. I'm a slack girl, please. You ain't no slacker. I already got your photo for show and tell. Your other photo. Minnie Doula's here. The Zoom was really nice and convenient. I finally got a chance to meet my new neighbor. Miss Teaquilts laughing out loud. Yeah, right. I wish you'd be in Scrap Quilting Club. Dolores Phelps is here. Trying to make sure I get everybody. And Kevin saying that Joe Carmel helped, did a great job assisting Miss T. Yes, she did, because it was like I couldn't see nothing. I'm like, I had to mute everybody because somebody was talking to somebody else, and it wasn't like they were saying anything that we didn't want to hear, but I was trying to talk, or somebody was trying to show their project, their block, and it was taking the focus of what was going on the screen. So I muted everybody, and then I go, Joe Carmel, unmute yourself, girl. I need your help. I need you to talk. Oh my goodness. Do you want us to see them? Do you want us to see them together? I may want to make ours larger. Yeah, whatever you have up to the point of, say, a couple of days before we meet, because then I'll send out an email telling people so they have make sure that they send it to me. But just a couple of days before the meeting, send me a photo of whatever you have at that point, and then I'm going to show that. You can have it sewn together. You cannot have it sewn together. You can do whatever you want. And then I just want to make sure that people see what you got, because I haven't even sold any more on mine at all. I think I had 12 blocks, so I'm sold 2, 4, so I might have 16 blocks at this point, something like that. So whatever you have, just either put it on some kind of design wall, take it outside or whatever, wherever you can lay out on your bed. If you can get a good picture that way, then that'll be great, because I'm just going to show people what you got. Because when we are in our Zoom areas and I'm trying to show a quilt up here, you can only see, so much of the quilt here. So if you can take a picture where you can get the whole quilt in, and then I can put that up instead of you just holding up a part of your project. They get to see the whole thing. And again, nobody is under pressure to have it together, because maybe you're one of those people and you don't know if you want to put sashing between yours or if you want to just put all the blocks together. There's no pressure for you to have it together. So if you just got blocks, just show me what you got laid out in blocks. That's fine. Vivian says she had a lot of fun in Zoom. Hi, Michelle the Quilter. So yeah, trying to think, was there anything else? I've been quilting. I've been talking to a couple of quilters in the last few days. And even though when I sit here and put borders on the quilt, I'm sitting up here kind of talking to myself, but talking to you guys, and I'm telling you the process of how to put borders on. I think on even one of my string quilt videos, I show you exactly how to put a border on a quilt. So I'm going to probably put that video, put a link to that video in my Facebook group. And if I remember, I'll try to put it on the community page for those that aren't in Facebook. But I'm talking to, was it 3 people? Because I'm getting ready to do quilts and things like that. And I'm finding out that when I ask the question, how do you put borders on quilts, I get all kinds of answers. And so I want to make sure that everybody knows how to put borders on quilts. And I'm going to link that video. It's a string one where I think I showed it in part one of the parts when I was doing the Take 5 quilt, the African one that I did. I think I also did it with some string blocks, but I'm going to go watch those videos, and then whichever one I think does the best job, I'm going to give a link to. And also, we're going to be working on that. We're going to fix that because we're either going to do Zooms on just borders, or we're going to do, I'm going to have to do a video on borders. I'm going to have to do something because I want to make sure that everybody understands how a border should go on a quilt. Remo says she just sewed 2 blocks, so that's cool. So yeah, what I wanted to come today is that I got my first Christmas card, so I thought I would open it. And I still got a few from those are last year cards up there, so I'll take those down. Well, I thought this was a Christmas card. This is from Dawn Cunningham, and I'm thinking she's sending something else. She says, "Hi T, thanks for..." Oh, so she says she's sending in a payment. Okay, thank you, Dawn. Your pattern was mail. Hopefully you should have it by now. I'm thinking this was a Christmas card. Thank you. I like money too. Although I think sometimes I don't act like it, but money is good. Like my grandmother said, one time my grandmother, every time I visited my grandmother, she lived in Birmingham. Anytime I went to Atlanta, I drove the extra 2 hours to Birmingham first before going to Atlanta. All growing up, like as a young adult, every time I went to visit my grandmother, I would give her money. And so the last time I visited her before she passed, she tells my uncle to go get her wallet. And I'm like, what is she going to get a wallet for? Because, you know, I normally go there. Because I'm only there for like 2 to 4 hours, depending on what time of day it is, because I still got to get to Atlanta. And so she tells him to go. I'm like, maybe she wants food, but don't she remember that if she needs food, I'll pay for her food or whatever? So no, she's going in her wallet and telling me she gives me $25, which is a lot of money for a grandma. If you all know that they always do $5 for your birthday, $5 whenever they see you. If you all have those type of grandmothers, give me a heart in the thing. If you had a grandmother that no matter what your age was, you got like $5, $7, $10, give me a heart. I want to know who other grandparents did that. But every time they would see us, we'd get $5. So when she come up with this 25, I'm like, what in the world is she doing? But she was, she told me, here, you and your daughter go get yourself something to eat. And I'm like, what are you, we're fine, Grandma. I don't need any money. And she said, ain't that something? I never met anybody that didn't need any more money. I'm like, okay, I can see that because I work with doctors who are the highest paid in the facility. And they always was trying to get whatever they could get for free and not spend their money. So most rich people are trying not to spend their money and trying to use other people's money and get what they can get for free or at a very good discount. Okay, so it's kind of weird. Let me get out of here because I can't even see the chat. It was just weird that when she said that, then that analogy popped into my head. I'm like, she's right. When has anybody ever not needed any more money? No matter how much money they have, they always act like they need a lot of money. Okay, so it was just funny. But anyway, I was going to show you Jordan's Fabrics had some kind of pre-cut sale. And I went back to look, and I think these items are gone, so ain't no need of going to the website. They were not there when I went there unless Matt has cut some more. Hi, Susie K. Hi, Phyllis G. Diane McCoy. Child, we never got money. Underwear and socks only. But like on a visit, like we ran the car for like 8 hours to go to Birmingham from St. Louis. And yeah, every time we went, we would come home with $5. It was like, and when I was like 10 or 12, you know, getting older, 15, and I'm like, $5 still? I couldn't believe it. Don says, yep, was the $5 when little, and then just a card. She said, oh, then just a card. Now, I had one of my used to be friends. Her mom would give everybody a $2 bill. And that's what you got, everybody. And then she always went to the bank, got the little bank things. They were crisp, new $2 bills, honey. Everybody got a $2 bill. It was too funny. Kevin says, send a heart if your grandma gave you money as a kid. Yes. And I missed them because I was outside. My chat wouldn't update, so I missed it. But yeah, that was too funny. But I believe I was still like maybe 16, still getting that same $5. Okay. Too funny. Margaret Dearden is here. She always gave me something after my birthday. One of my small crystal dishes or souvenirs her boss gave her. So that's cool. Hi, Leetta Bryant. Once we turned 13, we got nothing. That's what Jason said. Darn. And it's like I said, this was only when we visited. It wasn't like she sent it in the mail if we didn't go visit. So it was only if we were in person. And this was like not just my grandmother on my mother's side, but it was my grandmother on my father's side as well as his aunt that we also called. As a kid, we called her Little Mama. So I thought she was our grandmother and the other one was our great grandmother, but she was his aunt. But we called her Little Mama. And the same we had when I left, I had $15, $5 from all three of those, and it never changed. Okay. All right. So I didn't order much from Jordan Fabrics. I only ordered 2 things. I just wanted to share them with you because the prices were so great. Because I don't need a thing. But this is when I start shopping for door prizes and things like that for various different things that I'm organizing. And so that's why I went ahead and got it. I got so these are fat quarter bundles, 16 pieces and 17 pieces. They sure are small to be 16 fat quarters, but that's what it says. 16 fat quarters. This one here, one of them was, okay, so the other one. This one here, I only got one of because it was a higher price point. It was $30 for 16 fat quarters. I don't even know if I want to open this. And then I got one of this one, and then got 2 of the Matt's hand cut, which has 17 fat quarter pieces in it. So let's open up one, because we don't have anything else to do. Susie K says, I live with my grandma and papa from 12 years old on. Oh, okay. So you were being given indirectly $5, but not really. They were providing for you, so that's really sweet. We were talking about on Thanksgiving how my sister had went one summer to stay with grandma. Now, I thought she volunteered to go. She was telling us that my mother made her go. I think she had got on my mother's nerves so bad, my mom made her go. So, but my sisters did not enjoy that. Ooh, pretty fabrics. These are hand cuts. This is Matt's Hand Cuts, Hoffman Boutiques, pre-cut 17-piece fat quarter bundle called Electric Rose. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. You can't see a whole lot. So mostly purples in here, magentas. Right there is the magenta color. So this is really pretty. It's a shame. This one has like a big flower imprint. That's really pretty. And then the one on the back is that one. That's gorgeous. And, oh, okay, so these are more of your darker tones, I guess. And then these are more of the lighter side. Okay. I didn't open up in the middle. All right. So, light fabric. This might be the right side. That's how it be sometimes. So really pretty purples to a little bit of magenta to add a little zinger of a color off the purple. Lilacs, all shades of purple. Very nice. This one here, so the other one here, this one was $29.95, $30. So I only ordered one of that. And that was 16. So 16 times $2 is $32. So if I can get fat quarter for $2 or less, that's pretty, then I'll go ahead and pay for that. Knowing that a lot of people are selling fat quarters $4 each. So when I find them on sale, I try to get them for things that I might be having. So I got 4 of these. Those 17 fat quarters. Hold on. $21.57 for 17 fat quarters. Now that I can deal with. And so that's all that's in here is 3 more of these, which are not mine. They'll be given out somewhere. And this one has not a whole lot of color to it. Let's see. Kevin's reminding people, Teaquilts pillowcase drive, 200 pillowcase needed by May or retreat. Right, if you're attending retreat, you can get it to me at retreat. If you are not attending retreat, I'd like to have it by the end of May, because soon as I collect the rest of them, I'm going to be working on retreat as well. But as soon as I collect the ones from retreat, I'm going to start immediately getting rid of them, because I don't want to be holding on to 200 pillowcases. 200, I know it's going to be 200 plus. But yeah, this one is called Hoffman's Valley Boutiques Pre-Cut 16 Fat Quarter Bundle Little Miss Sunshine. Based on this fabric here. So I was just trying to see if it was like different boutiques than what I'm used to having. I wonder if some of this was in the other one. I can't remember. All right, this one I've never seen or had before. This one right here. This one, and you're seeing the wrong side. It's just how it's folded, so I don't have any choice. So one more, another sunshine, a flower, like so they called it Little Miss Sunshine Bundle. And then the dark. So I'm thinking these are more of the lights. And then, well, might be another light one over here, but isn't that pretty? I haven't seen this one before. I wish I had some yardage of that. That's pretty. I know y'all typing stuff, but I'm over here looking. Now y'all know this is my right up my alley, black background with all kinds of color. Color dots, more of the flowery shapes. A plain one. And, oh, this in black too. I hadn't seen that. And this one more after that, which is another flower shape right here. Very nice. He does an excellent job of selecting fabrics. They're pretty. And I'll be seeing comments when I finally get down there. It's going to be too late. If you are not attending retreat and you want to make a pillowcase, I'm encouraging all of you all to make at least one pillowcase. Send it to my P.O. box, which is in the description box of my video. So if you're ever wondering where to send it, you don't have to email me. It's already in the description box of my videos. P.O. Box 38205, St. Louis, Mo. 63138. Teaquilts is who you're addressing it to. My grandma would give us money to go to Gibson's to buy a toy or craft to do while visiting. So that's cool. That was Betsy. Jason says, I will never forget the Christmas my grandmother got me. Uh-oh, my screen popped up. We're not trying to do that. Got me acne treatment. Yeah. That don't beat. Well, I guess it does beat. I don't know if it beats the volume of the Bible stories, okay? Children's Bible story volumes, okay? That's all I got for Christmas that year, too. Because it was expensive. Ingrid Bowers is here. Said my grandfather would give me a quarter and always told me not to spend it all in one place. Right, exactly. But back then, I don't know what your age is, Don, but if you're close to my age, there was such a thing as penny candy. You could buy a lot for a quarter. Phyllis G says, we got money after a visit. I miss my grandma. Yeah. Sharon says, pretty purples. Yes, they loving the fabrics. Paula's working on her pillowcase now, so go, go, go. People saying they love the sunflower fabrics. Hey, Ray, welcome to the chat. Says he's watching basketball time, got away from him. Enjoy your game. I'm just here chatting. Annette J is here. Hello, Annette. Welcome to the chat. And Peggy says, those are so pretty. Great deal. Yes. I'll have to watch the first 1/2 hour later. Was watching the Jamie Foxx special. What had happened was, I need to get Netflix, I guess. I'm so cheap. Kevin says he has made 10 pillowcases for the drive. Ain't that something? He been busy. All right, so that's, I will put this in here. Ugh. Ugh. My hand, my strength is just weak right now. It was something else I was going to tell you, but I don't forgot. Melina Montoya says, T, I made it in time to see fabric. Yes, girl. You say, oh, they're holding it up. What else was I going to tell you guys? It was something else. I've forgotten now. Forgot. Well, I'm going to need more than that out of here closing this up. Don't forget that I'm also doing Stash or Pass. You watch the videos. I'm opening up the Missouri Star Quilt Company's Countdown to Christmas box, and I am asking for votes on Stash or Pass. And also, whatever I decide to pass on, I'm going to be giving away to one Teaquilter, but you need to be keeping track of what it is that I pass on. Because at the end, there's going to be a quiz, and you only get into the drawing if you can answer the questions from the quiz correctly. Not just answer them, but answer them correctly. All right, I need to put snaps on these. Christmas will be here before I know it. So I'm just sticking a hole so I know where it's going. Just eyeballing center because it's not that critical. All right. We gotta, I can't remember the order of how I put them on now. Oops, it's back here. I gotta know which one I put where. This one's on the bottom. So, are you all finished with your Christmas shopping? Let me know. I'm not doing any. I'm making these little gift bags. I do have to make, I didn't make 2 people in my family a wallet, so I need to make a wallet, 2 wallets. I still need to do that. All right. Let's see if we can get this in here. Kevin says he was clearing some fabrics for the pillowcase job. I encourage you to do the same. Yeah, I need to go look in my stuff of things that I have for quilt backs that's been just sitting there that I haven't done anything with. Need to see what I can pull to make pillowcases. Somebody suggested also having a Zoom where you did sold pillowcases. You could do that. I could do that, but I would have to already have my stuff pre-cut and ready for sewing, like pinned up and everything, because I don't have room here to lay it out. So it won't be a demonstration. It'll just be a sew along. No demonstration whatsoever on that, because there's nothing I can demo in here. I use my long arm to lay long things out, long items like bindings, borders, things like that. Just like to make sure I got it tight. All right. One little pink snapperoo. One. Trying to do different colors. So we have our next candidate. This was one I was testing. Oh, I guess I need to leave it here so I remember, because I'll forget which one goes where. So this one has a snap. Just look at it, eyeball center. Go up about a ½ inch from where I stitched. And then just push. I think it's through both of them. right. I've used a blue and a purple. So I guess we'll make a green one. We could do a lime green because they got lime green and a darker green in here. That looks cute. Bonita saying some has to get gift cards. Yeah, that's what this little, the little small ones for. I need to make the other two like this. Little gift card can fit in there, and if they want to keep the bag, they can. I hope they do. I can't get the thing out of here. I just need to go to another one. It's not that serious. 1, 2, and now I need just the 2 ends right there. All right. Dawn needs to quilt some toppers for Christmas. Teaquilt Stash will pass live each night. Kevin's making sure you all know. I need to quilt some toppers for Christmas. That's Dawn. Miss T, could you just be our cheerleader as we sew? You could just be our cheerleader as we sew. Okay. I'll set up a Zoom class. Do we have to do it before Christmas or we got to May, right? You know what? We could do like, I wonder if like a monthly Zoom for just like a weird, it's going to be at times where everybody can't come because everything can't be on a weekend. Or maybe we just do some different times, you know? Just want to make sure it's on there. I have my hands and stuff gets weak. So doing stuff like this, the manual stuff, I have to make sure it's really on there. All right, so now we got a green one. Pink one and a green one. We got a yellow one over there. We can do one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know where the 8 one. Maybe I got it in the on my long arm table or something. I'm missing number 8. It probably already has a snap on it. That's probably why it's not in here. It's probably by give this out as a gift. I think this is through both. All right, go down here and find the hole down there. All right. Got to do a red one. You know I do. I might end up keeping it for myself. Woo, woo, woo. I'm trying to think, what else did I have to tell you guys? Probably nothing. I've been long arm quilting, so and then the Zoom class. I haven't even been back in here to sew. I've been making bindings though. I quilted the raffle quilt that I'm giving away for Christmas, so I need to finish the binding on that, so maybe I'll finish that on Saturday. I can't see the hole from the back side. I don't know why. I can see it from the front. Can't see it from the back. Okay. Sue says she has 25 pillowcases cut out, all from end of boat boxes. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Sue. Since you were the only one talking about 200, I was trying to disclaim 200 and said, we're going to make 200. It's like, hello? Earth to Teajuana's lips. I don't even know why I got this machine on. The light's making it worse for me to see up close. I do better up close without my glasses when I'm looking down. So I don't want to lose my glasses. So now I'm in the bad habit of looking over my glasses. All right. That's red. We'll see if I have to give it away. All right. I got a small one here that also needs a hole in it. Needs a snap. So we'll get these done. I'm trying to make all these different colors. Whoa, I went all the way through to the back. They won't know. All right. All right, what color are we using this time? We've got like a tealish blue and a sapphire blue. Let's try the more teal color. That one stuck to the post. That's what happens sometimes, is that they're already stuck to each other. So we'll do this top one first. And then figure out the next part. All right, it seems like if I don't do it on the live, it don't get done, okay? Because I got too many other things to do. Okay, can you come off, please? Yes, thank you. Thank you. I watched Jersey Sunday night, and that little girl do not like to go to sleep. I don't know where the hole is. Can't see it from the inside. Is it right there? Yeah. It's hard to see it from the inside where I need to put it. All right, we got to get down in here on this one. Ugh. Holly says, I haven't bought, what'd she say? Or baked a single thing. Kind of bah humbug this year. Maybe the mood will strike me soon. I just went to, I did road trips. That's what I did today. I ordered batting online. They hadn't shipped it. So I need batting to do a particular job because I needed king batting. And then I get back home and they tell me about an hour or so later that my order has shipped. They just made a tracking number because it still ain't shipped. Okay. So I just went to the store and bought it because I'm like, I need some batting. Hopefully that works. We really don't want this one to fall over. It's got clips in here. I was using this one. All right. I don't know what colors I've used already. I don't see orange. Well, sort of, kind of. Yeah, we're going to go with orange anyway. It's got so many colors in here. Once you put it on here, it'll make that color pop. All right. This one goes on the bottom. This is the one that's on top. Nope. It's right there. All right. Just about done here. I haven't been reading a whole lot of messages. I'm trying to go down a little bit, but I'm trying to, I got to look at what I'm doing here. Let's see. Kevin says the pressing and cutting is harder than sewing for him. Yeah, it sews pretty fast. Diane hasn't done any shopping. Mary Wilson from Minnesota saying, good evening. I will be sewing pillowcases to send to you. Yay! Thank you. Francis Jackson says, I had 10 pillowcases ready to ship, but what had happened was you sent at least one. I mean, if I get everybody to do one, that's a big help. Lana says, those purses are so cute. Thank you. They're the little gift bag purses. Yep. Going to a day retreat with my Gil next month. That's when they will be sewn. Yeah, that's good. Just sit there and do the same thing over and over again. My Gil called and they needed some for charity. Yeah. And a lot of people make pillowcases. I have never done pillowcases for a drive. So I do know that a lot of people, and that's why I feel like I shouldn't have a problem. Like I said, you got all the senior homes. I live by a veteran center. I live by numerous, of course, daycares. But yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. See if I can find this one's further up. It should work perfect. Right there. So yeah. And no matter what, we already got what with Kevin's 10. Sue got 25, 50, 61 with Francis. Yeah, we got plenty. I mean, we getting there. So, and I haven't cut yet, so yeah. Trying not to pop out these clips. Hi, Janice Miller. I mailed your order today. All right, little bitty one. This one I want to like re-clip. My hand was giving out. I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, we'll repress this one. Hopefully it'll work. I'll have to see if it worked. If it didn't work, I'll have to pop it out and put a whole new one in there. Nope, it didn't work. So I'll have to pop a new one in here. Put this in the trash and get another pink one. That's why this one was in here, because I knew I needed to correct it. Didn't squeeze it hard enough the first time, and then once it pops out, it won't let you re-squeeze it. All right. See what this one does now. Open it. It did it again. Maybe it's the back piece that's bad, so let's throw the whole thing away. Let me try to open up these other ones. Do I have a bad batch of snaps? Yep, because it just came off of this top one. Might be, because I know I squashed this top one hard. And I got 2 pieces of cork. Maybe I got a bad batch of snaps. Okay. This one on top is not even circular anymore. Well, it's not circular. So that's a good thing, I guess. If it's not circular. Let's try a whole new snap. I got 2 pieces of cork. See why I do this on screen? So, you know, when you're at home, you're not thinking you're crazy. All right, that one worked. This one came apart up on the top. And we know I squished it good on the top. That's not hard to do on the top piece. It's the inside. Okay. Try it again. Ain't nobody got time for that. For real, for real. Okay. I'm going to tell everybody, you're on your own with them snaps. Be gentle. All right, I'm going to put this up because we definitely don't want to spill snaps everywhere. Put this part back in the box. Let me see if any other comments have come in. Quilter is always busy. I'm doing baby quilts. Susie says I'm working on potato chip blocks because I don't have to think when making them. Betsy goes, why my daughter has to call me twice during your live? It's beyond me. Because you're available. Francis says, ours are going to Covenant House and Salvation Army. Yeah. And I've got like Almost Home, which is the home. And then I've got daycares, and I also got the veterans. If we get 200, I mean, I got pillowcases, you know. Go in and say, how many residents do you have? And give them enough for that number. That's what I do. I'll go up and say, how many residents do you have? And then I'll give them out like that. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave these right here for right now because they now need to be put up. They need to eventually come out of here. Right now is not a good time because I'm quilting. But soon. Put this stuff back up. You all are with me cleaning up. I'll be back tonight at 12:01 a.m. so I can open day number 12's Missouri Star Countdown to Christmas box and my Field thread color of the day. So don't forget to watch the video uploads if you're not able to be with us live. I do realize that not everybody is like me up at 12:01 a.m. But I'm not up at 8 either. I'm not up at 8 a.m. So I don't judge. All right. I will deal with this stuff later. It might still be here till I come back in here Saturday. I may have to come in here to sew some binding, but I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to come in here other than that. But I'll get these put up. So, let's see. Make sure I got everybody's comments just in case. Sue talking about, you know, Teaquilters will come through for you. I said, it's a good thing you're making 25. I can't talk about you now. I'm still claiming it's your fault, Sue. It's not Kevin's fault this time. It's your fault. Sharon says, I've made 2 pillowcases cutting fabric for another one now. That's cool. Ray says, good night, everyone. Stay warm out there. And pillowcases are also nice to make when you have your quilts. You got a few extra pieces of fabric to make a pillowcase too. So that'd be cool. Continuing the Christmas banners is what C-Joy Creations is doing. And Janice says, thanks, T, for all you do. And Sharon says, night all. Yeah, that's it. You all stay safe. Be blessed. And quilt out. And I'll see you at 12:01. Bye.